last video of the questions that was sent to us was how to help a kid to stop lunging. I think the video, quick videos I posted about timing and weight shift or transfer or loading will help with lunging. If we're getting in better positions, loading properly, hands are staying back, I think that will help with lunging. But just a couple extra additional things is when you're practicing, when you're taking BP, when you're working on front short toss and you're practicing, see how deep you can let the ball get. So I'll ask kids a lot of times, do you let it get to the front foot before contact, and they're still early, and I'll say, hey, let's let it get to the belly button. That may stupid. Hey, take this one out of the catcher's mitt. So I'm just exaggerating how, because what they're thinking taking out of the catcher's mitt is probably still going to end up being front foot because they're just so, wanting to get to the ball. So over exaggerate that. Rounds of BP, have a plan. Think middle opposite line drives. Continual, rollovers to the left side. I always kid with guys, especially younger kids, and ask them. They'll keep hitting ground balls on the pull side. I ask them, who's the shortstop? And they start thinking about, I said, the dude, right? I mean, probably one of the best players on the team is shortstop, especially at a younger age. If we continue to reach and roll over ground balls to pull side, you're going to be out of line. They can field pretty good. They're going to be able to throw the ball across. So we're thinking, as my rounds of BP is, we're just hitting line drives back up the middle to back corner, opposite field cage. A couple drills we can work on that I like to do is either a pipe, bat, something in the middle of my body as I'm swinging, just to give me a visual of lunging. Is normally we're going to be out over the front foot and we're being here. Is the thing about everything staying centered. So I've got this pipe that's laying directly in the middle of my body, and so as I load, land, and swing, I'm going to check on my finish. Am I still there, or am my head past that pipe? Again, we don't want to be back here either. We want to think about just getting back to the center of my body, rotating and staying centered and behind my front leg, not getting into a soft front leg where I feel like I'm reaching. Another drill we'll do sometimes is a med ball. Everybody may not have a med ball, but we've got something you can put underneath your back knee that's appropriate sort of height for the kid as I'm swinging. If I'm lunging, I'm not going to end up being to this, but if I feel like I'm staying back and staying centered as I rotate, my knees stack right on this med ball, so that L in the back leg, stiff front side, I'm going to stay back. Still got to think about letting the ball travel, but I can still reach with my hands, but this will put my body in a better position. Those are mechanical things. Mental things, I think it's huge for a lot of younger kids, is I just wrote down in my notes, breathe. Don't let the game speed up on you. You get in there and you want to do so good. You want to make your coaches proud, your parents proud, your team proud, or whatever. I'm amped up and I'm, anxious, wanting to hit. Breathe. Don't let the game speed up. Let the ball travel. We're thinking about hitting line drives back up the middle, opposite field gap. Normally, just the adrenaline of the game is going to get you a little faster to the ball. So if we're already thinking about hitting it right out of his hand, we're probably going to reach for it, right? Get your swing off. Get your swing off. Work on it. Be confident in yourself. Don't be anxious, and work on those things. We talked about as far as just positioning, letting the ball travel during your practice, so you trust a little bit more in the game.